Okay, wait. No kitty cats under my feet. One of you buggers in the back. Okay, kitty cats. No kitty cats. No kitty cat. Okay. All right. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Okay. I had probably about 20 foremen there today. There, the kitty cat. Like literally, I'd put a board down and they'd go lie on the board and just sit there and watch and say, "Oh, you want to work with this board? This board that I'm lying on? Oh, yeah." Little buggers. Well, I didn't finish the job because kitty cats. Gotta watch out for kitty cats. These are like the tamest wild cats. I'll just move slowly in case there's kitty cats under the car. You never know where they are. I stepped on one's paw there this morning and was like, I felt so bad. But it's like they're right at your feet. You know, what do you do? They're so freaking tame. Oh, look at that tree hanging on to the power line like that. It looks weird. Can kind of barely notice it. I don't know about the rest of Canada, but Hydro-Quebec, look at the phone line is like dragged down about 10 feet there. Oh, geez. But Hydro-Quebec puts up power lines that are meant to be able to withstand like trees on. If you follow this, there's probably about 20 or 30 trees between here and the exit, which is a couple kilometers out. And big trees too. Like I mean, like big suckers like that on some of these. It's amazing what these lines will hold. So whenever the power does go out, it has to be a big freaking tree to knock that sucker out. That's crazy. So anyway, here's what happened. I was only did 2 hours. I probably spent about an hour and a half looking for materials. I'd find a couple of boards. Okay, that should work. Start putting it. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, go find something else. Go find a couple pieces. That should work. Okay, that'll work. Okay, that don't work. Gotta go find it. So I must have spent more time searching for pieces of wood, because I don't want to use all their good stuff, but they're at the state where if they don't get used now, it's never going to get used. Oh, I know who that is. That's one of my clients' daughters. She has that nice BMW Z series, Z4. I got a good look at it last time. It was fairly new the last time I seen it. It was like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, oh, nice little car, a little hot rod. Yeah, asked her how many speeding tickets she got. So, well, that's good. Anyway, but yeah, she only had 2.5-inch nails. And like that lean-to is going to have to hold at least 500 to 800 pounds of snow on there, right? You know, it's kind of going to be maybe about that kind of an angle. Like I can't get that, right? The good news is lots of tin. So I got tin, but I don't have. I want 3.5-inch nails in it. Hello, holy smokes! She didn't wave, but that's okay. That's okay. Holy smokes! That was a shiny one. We'll just say that. But anyway, yeah. So only got 2.5-inch nails. And the boards, some of it's pressure treated and some of it's just loose pine. So when you get that like sawmill stuff, like you have to understand when you buy a 2x4, it's like, it's not exactly 2x4, it's like 1 3/4 by 3 3/4 or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's not an like it's whatever the blade width, like 2x4 minus the blade widths, right? And so a 2x4 is called a 2x4, but it's not issue lower, like it's still going to have to be cleared because it's going to back up the roof, and that roof is really sad shape. Even if even if she can't afford it, I come in once a week anyway. I just got to swing by and just with the roof rake and pull whatever's on there and pulling it off. Just it's a safety issue, you know. Like I probably did more, like almost 2.5. There's mold in that place for sure. That's what it called. Even outside you can smell it. Like that place is in rough shape. It's too bad because it would be a really nice property. Like the property's really nice. It would have been a nice place had it got finished. But the roof leaks all over it, So what I'm gonna do is try to finish it up next week. I mean, we got time. It's only September, so and whatever. But I want to build it so that it's like when I build stuff, like this isn't built for image. It's built for like, okay, it's got to outlast your grandkids. Okay, he's going. I should just pull out in front of him, see if his brakes are good. But considering this is Western Quebec, oh no, I know his brakes are good. I can guarantee that vehicle functions like better than perfect. Why? He's got expensive bicycles on the back. That's it's like people that drive around with these bikes on the back, they got money. Why? Because those are the only people that can afford to take the time to go cycling. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, steering wheel. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna finish it up next week. I'll call her tonight. Now, depending if my dad, I don't know if my dad went up to the moose camp or not, because he was looking a little bit green this morning from last night. So maybe he went. If he did, then I'm going to do some recording tonight. Do some more self-taught drum lessons. I've got a whole program, like going into month 8. It's like between now and the end of the year, or a year's worth of drumming. I'm going to be like, I'm on a program, like, so I do my fundamentals about once a week, once a month, once every 3 weeks, you know, to stay current. But now, like, I got to start working on all kinds of metal beats. You know what I mean? Just get really good at, you know, stuff that I'm going to use now, you know what I mean, for my recordings. So double bass pedal, here we come, right? Yeah. So yeah, so if I get that finished next week, I want to see if I can finish it for less than $80 for her. So, you know, it's like I say, my client doesn't have much money, right? I know which clients have a lot of money. I don't soak those clients, but you know, I charge them fairly. Some of the seniors like this, a lot of times I'm just like, you know, give them a bit of a deal, you know. And a lot of times these people are so good to me anyway. Like they're always usually paying me more than you know. Like if I'm done a little bit early, they pay me till the hour. So it's a give and take, you know. Yeah. There we go. Make one more stop. Some of my wood, then get to some recordings, some metal. That's gonna be fun. Fun. If I get to do it today. You never know, my dad might say, screw it, I'm not gonna go this week. Then I can't record. Oh well. Look at that. That's